in boxing. Man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV. Woo!
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. Okay, you guys knew I was going to get around to it, even though I did a lot of videos early on. Mikey Garcia, Jessie Vargas, final thoughts at the the Ford Star in Frisco, Texas tomorrow. Very, very interested. Very amped and pumped for this fight. Not too often in boxing today do you get true 50-50 fights. You know what I'm saying? You got a real 50-50 fight, which is going to be hard for a lot of people to call. Now, will it materialize into a 50-50 fight in the ring? Who knows? But let's get into the final thoughts. Mikey Garcia versus Jessie Vargas. Want to be technical? Yes, the WBC Diamond Belt is on the line, but who cares? It's a really, really good fight. Eddie's Hearn doing his thing. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. It's the best way to help the channel. Share the video. Thumbs up. If you don't like it, thumbs down. I ain't mad at you. Let me know in the comment section what you don't like. But final thoughts, if you haven't caught it on this channel before, is the reaction to the weigh-in and my last 2 cents on the fight. I'll put the prediction video in the description under a prediction link if you haven't seen it. But Mikey Garcia came in at 145.8. Vargas came in at 147 on the nose. Both have weight problems. I watched Mikey fighter meeting, Matchroom. You can check it out. He moved up the wrong way the first time. Vargas is coming down in weight from 54 after almost a year layoff last April. I think he beat Humberto Soto, and Humberto Soto may be the last of a dying breed. He had over 80 fights in his career. You might not see that no more. But yeah, the whole fight, man, you see it's a height differential right here. As far as physically how they look, Mikey looked a little bit more natural at 147 this time than the first time with Earl Spence. Bulked up a little bit too much. Vargas, he looked good for a guy moving down. You ain't going to see a lot of ripped abs here. But they both physically look solid. Vargas brought in a nutritionist and all that stuff. Mikey still worked with Snack. This time, they didn't go up to the Snack facilities to train for 4 weeks. For Victor Conte to be somewhat of a wizard, he advised Mikey to pack on, muscle last time and then lean out to make 47 versus Earl Spence, and that didn't go well for him. And he admitted that, but, he's talking about moving up to 54. It talks about him fighting Miguel Cotto in his last fight, but Golden Boy is trying to make him sign a long-term deal. He didn't do it, and that would have been a huge mistake. But, he's still talking about, he want to show everybody that he can compete at 47. He going to be different. He had a different approach here. Take it for how you want to take it. It sounded like his team and Robert want him to go back down to 40. He said they explored fighting the bigger names at 40. Couldn't get them. They wasn't available for the date, so they settled for Jessie Vargas. So it's still some doubt in that camp. Should he even belong at 47? He talking about 54. He spoke on Manny Pacquiao, said it could be a possibility. He didn't want to sit around waiting at PBC, everything I've been saying. But it sounded like his team wanted him to go down to 40. And even when he was at 140 pounds, I felt that it was a little shaky there. Vargas said, his cheat day to make weight was a banana, but he feel good. I think McCullum is training him right now. I'm not sure. I thought it was Roach. It was Roger at first. Roger Mayweather. It was McCullum at one point. Eric Morales. He switched trainers like people switch clothes every day. But, he looked good. He looked solid. Real technical guy. Technical textbook guy to the T. 1-2 puncher. He seemed confident. He said in the fighter meetings that Mikey Garcia don't know what he got himself into, that he won a challenge, but he bigger, he's stronger, he can be defensive, he can be offensive. So, they both seem confident. Mikey looked a little bit better going into the fight. And this is just going to be a fight of adjustments. It's going to be a fight of, who can adjust to the weight better. Can Mikey Garcia come in and be, more fluid and more, more bendy in the knees, more bendy in the hips? Can he be more explosive? And he tried to fight, power. He tried to fight power. And usually the smaller man moving up in weight, especially in a smaller amount of time, the smaller guy beat the bigger man with speed most of the time. And he said that he tried to go up to 54 the night of the fight because he knew Earl would blow up at least to 160 come in fight night. He made a mistake, so I think Mikey might be a little bit more wiser on how to make the weight. But if Victor Conte is this weight wizard, then why didn't he advise Mikey to move up better than in 12 weeks putting a lot of weight on? Is my issue. But I'm kind of a little tentative about Mikey moving up and staying at 47 because his team don't seem to be confident in him. Once again, Vargas moving down in weight. He been at 47 before. He seemed a little bit more confident than Mikey team, but Mikey is oozing with confidence, and it seemed like he don't know what he need to do from a technical aspect. Mikey got to be ready for the jab and looking for Vargas' right hand. Vargas' right hand is what he tried to catch you with, and he trying to change some things up. He trying to lead with more right hands and not just be a 1-2 fighter. But that's what Vargas is, a 1-2 fighter with occasional hook. The right hand is his money punch. He got, significant height advantage. But, Mikey, usually these guys today don't know how to use their height advantage. Everybody can't do it like Earl did it. But, I think Mikey going to use his jab, use his left hook, look to drop the right hand itself. Vargas with McCullum there, I think he going to look to work the body, be aggressive, bully Mikey, and try to work Mikey body and break Mikey down. But it's a true fight that is hard to call because you really don't know who's going to be comfortable at the weight. Did Mikey make the proper adjustments? But I think if Mikey can be, at least what he was at 40, he should be able to get by Jessie Vargas by the hair's chinny chin. But I'm predicting that, after this fight, I think Mikey is going to be wise enough to go back down to 40 and try to challenge the Regis and Hooker winner or fight Devin Haney or someone of that nature. Because, if he don't look good in this fight, he got to go back down if he barely beat Jessie Vargas. Adrian Broner feel that Mikey should win the fight. Obviously, Vargas feel a different type of way. He competing, but I think, if Vargas can be more aggressive with his power shots and not just look for a right hand, if he can come bring in a left hook, he can bring an uppercut. He could be aggressive, but he got the style to keep Mikey at the end of his shots like Earl Spence. But can he bring a little bit of athleticism and a little bit of, the body punching that Earl Spence got and the work rate Earl Spence had. And if he can move down and weight and keep Mikey at the end of his punches and have a high work rate, rip the body, that's what you bring McCullum in for. Great, great fighter in his own right. And you can do a little bit something different. Add a left hook, add an uppercut, looping right hand. He should come away with the victory, to be honest. But, Mikey Garcia, he is a special talent. He's very good technically. From, a boxing aspect in North America, you may not see two more textbook fundamental fighters in the ring all year. You know what I'm saying? They very, very fundamental and do things, by the book. And Mikey going to have to keep that jab working, find a hand home for the right hand, get the left hook working. And, he going to have to beat the bigger man with speed, intellect, and, just his flair. So I think it's going to be a really good fight. I'm excited for this fight. I seem like I'm in the minority, being excited for this fight. People act like it's not happening. But fights like this excite me, not because a belt on the line or a mandatory position on the line or it's two Hispanics or if it was two brothers or two UK fighters on the line or it's a rivalry, it's bad blood. It excites me because it's hard to predict. Any fights that's hard to predict, that's what make a great fight. Not because you got a belt on the line, not because it's unification, not because it's undisputed, not because, they both make sense. No, it's hard to predict. I don't know what's going to happen. This is not one of my lead lock predictions. You know what I'm saying? This is why I like this fight so much because it's hard to predict. It's hard to forecast what's going to happen. And that's the challenge. You know what I'm saying? When you want the edge of your seat and you don't know what happened, you might get in there and Mikey might put the Beach by Dre down on him. Might get in there and Vargas might put the Beach by Dre. It might be too Fennell like I think it may be. And it just come down to the preference or the A side or the popular fighter, Mikey Garcia. And that's what I'm predicting. Mikey Garcia win a split decision in his favor. They might do it again. Mikey might move down. You never know, can happen. But that's what makes a great sporting event. Not just a great MMA fight, not just a great hockey game, a college basketball game, NBA, MLB, baseball, softball, swimming. What makes it great is the, not knowing who's going to win. It being competitive. You know what I'm saying? It being close. It's debatable. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just mad because it's not a name. Well, I don't care about the fight. It ain't Earl. It ain't Tim. Like, nigga, I don't care. It's a competitive match on a grand stage. And it's, at a storied weight class. Don't forget about Vargas coming down to 47. He get to wear 8-ounce gloves again. So he have a little bit more pop in his hand. So I'm excited about the fight. I'll cover it all tomorrow, God willing. Let me know who you got winning in the comment section. It's the final thoughts. We wrapping it up. I'll put the prediction link in the description on the prediction link. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel? That link's in the description. Best way to donate is share the video. And let me know who you got winning, Mikey or Jessie Vargas. And I'm very excited to go on tomorrow on this